Hey, what's happening? I wish I had the theme music from What's Happening for right there. Welcome to Hey, We're Talking. Hey, guys, Derek's back.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Man,
I'm happy to be here.
What an adventure you had last week, dude. Just amazing
Well,
stuff.
I've only heard the first episode, so I don't know.
You've heard all
what
the episodes. What are you talking about?
I don't know what my Wednesday and Friday adventure was.
Just forgot. You know.
Yeah, I forgot.
So
I'll need to listen to the shows when they come out last week and get caught up.
He's been so busy last week he didn't have time to catch up on all the shows, but there you go.
I'm working. Monday I was hanging with Tim McGraw. Apparently,
yeah. You had quite an adventure. That's all I have to say. Lots of cool
in reality.
Stuff. In reality, that's really what happened.
I've seen his house.
See? You were in his house. What do you mean seen it? You were for the birthday party, dude. You guys were having a blast.
It was his birthday last week, and it was great. It was nice to see you guys together.
It was.
Yeah. This is that thing where we can't say no to anything, right? This is like everything happens.
It's one of the rules of improv, Derek. Yes, and. Yes, and.
Just
what
show
you
it
could do instead of saying no is you could build on it. Yes, and I tongue-kissed his wife.
Well, I tried. And they kind of held me back because I was looking at her all night long. So,
dude,
all she did was script, and Derek's like, I got to get on that.
And she was only coughing. She was just coughing.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what, are you choking? Are you not breathing? And they were like, get away from her. And they're like, who are you? I'm like, I'm Derek. And they're like, you can't be here.
Don't you have to say that you're Brandon Ray's brother to get real street cred? That's what you have to say.
Well, they texted him, and he was like, he's not supposed to be there.
He was there.
He disowned me. He was like,
That's harsh.
I don't want.
Man, I wanted to have Brandon on the show, and he disowned you?
For that day,
Just for that day. It was like a prank. Yeah. He pranked you, bro. It's a prank,
what's
bro.
Happening? What's happening?
A prank, bro. Bob, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
I can tell.
What are you drinking on, Bob?
I am drinking my Jameson's Caskmates Stout Edition still. Just, I don't drink it very often, but I got my bottle down here, and I just kind of sip my way through it. I'd love to expand on my bourbon collection and scotch and all this stuff, but, man, it's so expensive. Yeah. So I just sip out what I have. I got some vodka. I've got some Woodford Reserve. Just kind of a little bit of this and that. So
I saw that Caskmates at the liquor store the other day. I almost bought it, but then I bought a handle of McKenna Sour Mash for like $20.
I'm not one of the cool kids that even knows what a handle is, but that's okay.
I know. This is like, it's starting to get, we're getting too deep. There's some people, like people that know Derek and are on Derek's level, will find all that stuff riveting. But I'm just kind of sitting here going, I handle, okay.
A 1.75 liter bottle.
Wow, that's a lot.
Liquor. Yeah, it's got a handle. I could go get it.
That's what it's called. Okay, I have a handle of stuff too then. I just didn't know what it was called.
It's a handle. Like a 750 ml bottle is called a fifth.
That's a handle.
There you go. I didn't even need to do it.
There you go.
Because Scott did it.
I just keep it right beside me, keep the night going well.
For the people on the podcast, Scott just held up a handle of Kraken rum. That's not what it is. I don't know.
Kraken.
It is.
They have a lot of commercials. Release the Kraken.
I've never seen any of the commercials. They really have commercials for it?
They used to. It was like 4 or 5 years ago when it first came out. They would advertise like on ESPN, like during the basketball game or whatever. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but they would advertise.
that was your ESPN voice.
This is my advertising voice.
Okay.
I got a lot of voices.
If you're from ESPN, you probably just got laid off.
Yeah, they're losing their jobs because they keep talking about politics all the time. I should take a lesson from them, huh?
Yeah,
not talking about politics. They're all losing their jobs because people are like, I just want to watch football. Shut up.
He'll lose it. He'll lose his spot on the show, Derek, and you and I will be the DB show, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah, the DB show. That's
DB,
great.
dirty bastards. So
Or
that's
douchebags,
funny.
you know,
Listening to
whatever.
the douchebag show. That's good too. Just watching now. If you're not watching the show, first of all, Derek is looking super Hollywood because he's got his glasses up on top of his head.
Oh, yeah, because the sun's setting. I
Oh,
was gonna have him. I
whoa!
was
Look
gonna
at
have
that!
him.
Look at this guy, man. Oh, you got to see this. And then Bob, he's doing pretty well, but you can see him having to really think hard when he's speaking. He's a little slowed down. He's not at full capacity mentally, but that's okay.
Why not? It's been a long day at work, but
No, you're being goofy. You're holding it together well, though, so that's good.
I just realized
Guys.
that my computer's just said ding 10%, so I kind of got to plug it in.
He's got to
so.
see. That's what I'm talking about. He's not on the
I want to
ball.
build an airplane.
Speaking
What?
of airplanes, let's talk about Marvel superheroes.
Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna talk about.
We're going to talk about I don't know where this is going to go, but Bob had it on the spreadsheet. So we're going to talk about Marvel movies that are being released. Right, Bob?
Okay.
Yeah, Bob's looking in his computer.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know where to go from here because I don't know what's next. Guardians of the Galaxy is actually the first one, right?
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy came out Friday, so I didn't get the results of how it did over the weekend, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Pratt, I love Chris Pratt. I found him on Parks and Rec, and then obviously he's done a lot of things since then. He's just a great character, but Guardians of the Galaxy is just kind of one of those fun, humorous kind of superhero movies.
Yeah, it's
if you will.
fantastic. And Chris Pratt, by the way, he's one of those guys. He seems true blue, like a real awesome guy. Like he's just super cool. Super cool.
Yeah, just like a regular dude, I mean, and I love to see that in actors and actresses that are just regular
And
people.
married to a comedian
Yep.
actress.
Yep.
Been married for several, like 10 years or so. Got kids. So Hollywood marriages, some of them actually work.
Yep.
He's
What's
a good
the-
example of that.
Isn't the name of her show like Mom or something like that on CBS that she has with Allison Janney?
Something, we're referring to Anna Faris.
Yeah, Anna Faris.
You might remember her from the Scary Movie quadrilogy.
Yes.
Septilogy. I don't know how many they got.
She was in The House Bunny,
Yeah.
and she was
She's a-
also in Just Friends, which was hilarious. It's a good Christmas movie if you haven't seen
You know
it.
who she is.
Oh my gosh, it's worth looking at. Derek doesn't know what it is either. It's Ryan Reynolds is the main character. She plays a goofball musical rock star, pop star, and it's fantastic. She does a great job.
And Ryan
When I-
Reynolds plays Deadpool. So we're bringing it all around.
When I was saying I don't know who she is, what it is, or whatever, I don't know who she is, so I just Googled that to find out who the heck you're talking
Yeah,
know
look
about.
at her
her as
face.
soon as you saw her
You'll know
face.
her. You probably know her.
Do you know her now?
Anyway, Chris Pratt, also in Jurassic World. That was a pretty...
She was that goofy chick in all those scary movies.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's what I just said.
And
Anyway,
Yeah.
but
hey,
Guardians of
wasn't-
the Galaxy. I've seen the first one, but
Hold on, I got a question about Ryan Reynolds.
Uh-huh.
He was in another one of the X-Men movies as something too, wasn't he? Do you remember that? He was in something. He also wasn't he Green Lantern
Wolf-
too?
he was Green Lantern, he was Wolverine, and he was Professor X.
Was he Professor X too? No, he
No,
was not.
no, I'm lying. I'm
But
totally lying.
he was in an X-Men movie. I can't remember what he played though. If Bob, are you looking it up right now?
Yep.
Because I feel like Ryan Reynolds is just one of those character. He's one of those actors that I think they were like, man, we got to keep trying until we find something that hits. And Deadpool was fantastic. I mean, don't take it. First of all, Deadpool. Can we talk about this? I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this whole hubbub where a lot of the, we'll call them the religious community, was very upset about Deadpool. They were like, this is not for kids. And I was like, no shit, it's rated R, okay? It's not for kids. Uh-oh, Bob's going to correct me. Go ahead.
Yes, I have a counterpoint on that. But all these Marvel movies that come out are geared towards kids. And Deadpool is amongst those characters. And they really made Deadpool extreme and extremely vulgar and all of that stuff compared to the comic books.
It's rated R, bro.
It doesn't matter. If you go back and look at the comic books, Deadpool was not that obnoxious.
So what?
And as much as I watched the movie and saw the movie and all that stuff way after it came out, it was definitely a movie not for kids. But the thing is, all these other Marvel movies are geared towards kids and kid audiences, because that's where most of the money is made, off of the kids and parents bringing their kids to the movies. Okay. So for Deadpool to be thrown into the mix with all these other movies, yeah, it was considered a bad movie for kids.
Okay, here's my point. Okay, I don't have kids. Okay, so my perspective is completely different, and that is, be a parent. You don't let your kids go see a movie without knowing what it's about. If you're worried about it, you don't let your kid go see it. That's all there is to it. Don't get all upset because some movie that's rated R is bad. I mean, dude, you don't let your kids go see rated R movies. I saw people posting stuff like, I took my kid with me to see Deadpool, and I'm like, then you're a freaking idiot.
Well, the thing is, rated R is kind of it's not a real rating anymore. If it swears in there, it's considered rated R. But just a lot of content and a lot of things that were said were definitely not for kids. And from the trailer, you kind of knew it was going to be a little bit, but nobody expected it to be as vulgar or whatever as it was. So, I mean, that's kind of a little take. As far as Ryan Reynolds, he played Wade Wilson in X-Men Origins.
Is there another person? Because he turned into something weird in it. It was like one of the X-Men Last Stand or something like that. What movie was it?
It was X-Men Origins.
Yeah, he was some kind of like weird, I don't know. It was bizarre. I'm not a huge fan of the X-Men movies. I'm sorry. Derek is just sitting here like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I see a rabbit over there.
Okay, cool.
Well, let's move on to the next movie, because I'm curious if you guys are interested in this. June 2nd comes out Wonder Woman.
I am slightly interested.
Who's in it?
It's a chick from... Did you ever watch any of the Fast and Furious movies? By the way, I watched all 7 of them.
And did you like them?
I gotta tell you, the 7th one... Now, I kind of watched them in the background while I was doing other stuff. I didn't fully concentrate on them. But number 7, they really got me with the Paul Walker stuff. At the end, I'm not gonna lie, I cried my face off. I did. I'll admit it. I'm willing to say it. I cried. When he pulled up next to the big head guy.
Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel.
The big head.
They looked at each other in the cars. And they're like, see you later, dude. And I was just like,
I remember you like a few months ago trashing the series without ever watching it. Like, Fast and the Furious.
I know.
How many can they make? This is stupid.
I know.
Stupid.
I know.
Idiots. And now you're like,
the 7th one got me. I said it got me. I didn't say they were good. But go ahead, Bob.
You got to wait till number 8 then, because that's out. You just got to watch it. Got to see it.
Yeah, I have to now that I've seen all 7 of them. So there's a chick from one of the Fast and Furious movies, or actually 2 of them. I think she was dating this is going to sound really super racist, but the Asian guy. He was in Tokyo Drift, but he was also in some of the other ones. So
cast here is Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, Robin Wright, Danny Houston, a whole bunch of people I've never heard of before.
Robin Wright is from the Netflix show.
Princess Bride.
Dang
House of Cards.
Yes, House of Cards.
Yeah, I never saw that.
What?
She's also Janae from Forrest Gump.
Yes, she is. She used to be married
and
to Sean
Buttercup.
Penn. She used to be married to Sean
Buttercup.
Penn.
Yeah.
So moving on, July 7th,
Oh boy, Bob's on task. Go.
Superman Homecoming.
Hell yes.
Now
Don't give a crap.
we've seen a whole bunch of different series of Superman, and I'm curious what you guys think about this one. I think it's a little bit of a different take on it, but curious.
Hold up. I thought we were talking about Marvel. Now,
That's
I'm
DC.
no comic book
I'm changing.
guy,
I
but I thought we were doing Marvel because Superman is not Marvel.
I decided to
He's-
switch it up. All right, I'm just going through superhero movies.
That's okay.
So
That's okay.
All right. Haven't watched any of the Superman stuff.
What? Come on.
none
man.
of them.
You didn't even
Not
watch
recently.
Man of Steel?
No, I haven't seen Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, very good.
I'm
People
too
are
busy watching. I'm too busy watching like
Fast and the
Breaking
Furious.
Bad and Better Call Saul and stand-up comedy on Netflix.
Right. But the one that everybody talked about, which I liked, Batman versus Superman. I mean, it wasn't good as Man of Steel, but it was good.
Batman vs Superman was okay. I just didn't like the two battling each other for no reason. Man of Steel was very, very good,
Yeah.
very awesome. Just to get kind of both worlds of his old world and his childhood compared to the world on Earth. So it was pretty cool to see both sides of it. I thought it was a really good movie.
And the thing that they did with Man of Steel is they completely reset because, there was the Christopher Reeve Supermans, and then right in the middle, there was Superman Returns, which nobody really enjoyed. Again, I still liked it, but Superman Returns was not considered a good Superman. And then they did Man of Steel, and they totally redeemed it. I think they really did a great job on Man of Steel. You would actually like it, Derek.
Okay, I'll give him a shot. I just haven't seen him. Sorry.
The cool thing about Man of Steel, about a half hour from here, is where they recorded his mom's house, if you remember that, where he went back to his mom's house on the farm. That house is about a half hour from my house.
Nice.
And they would always shut down the road, and everything's all fenced in, and they'd always wind up recording there, which was actually pretty cool. So moving on to the next one, Thor. I should tell you when it was coming out. November 3rd, so late this year. Thor, I don't even know how to pronounce the secondary part of it. Ragnarok.
Ragnarok or
it's-
something like that.
yeah. Yeah, that, if you haven't seen the preview for that, it looks like a lot of fun, actually. It's there's a really great part in it. I don't want to totally give it away, but he gets captured and they kind of set up this almost like Christians versus the Lions gladiator type thing situation, and Thor has to take on a friend of his, and it's pretty funny.
That's interesting to hear. I thought the other Thor movies were good, so I'm interested in seeing that one too. November 17th, all the way during the cold weather, Justice League will be coming out.
Ooh, I like that. Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and then I always forget the other guy. Who is it? Dang it. And everyone's going to think I'm such a jerk because it's the one black guy in the movie. I forgot what he is because he's not a well-known to me. I'm not a comic books guy, so I don't remember what his name is. I feel so stupid now. I've been exposed. Cyborg. I was going to say that, but I felt stupid and I didn't think I knew it. It looks
so
good.
that's going to be pretty cool. Just continuing on with a lot of the superhero movies that have come out. Getting more people to merge together, just as they did with the Avengers and stuff like that. And one of these days, we'll have to see a Justice League versus Avengers movie.
You forgot one huge movie, right?
I'm
It's
just
in
going.
July.
It's not on this list, but what is it?
Spider-Man, dude. They're resetting Spider-Man.
Didn't we already discuss
Another
that?
one?
No, they're resetting the whole franchise again. It's a new
Dude.
Spider-Man.
Again? Who's
We are-
Spider-Man going to be this time?
We
Some
already
kid.
discussed that.
No,
Spider-Man: Homecoming. That was the second one that I mentioned.
no, you didn't say
Yes.
it. Derek, did he say it?
No, you said Superman.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said Superman Homecoming.
I lied then. No, it was.
I was like, there's a Superman movie I didn't know about, but I just
Not a
trusted you.
No, July 7th. It's not Superman. It's Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh,
You
My-
said Superman.
My
dude.
bad. My bad. There's no new Superman movies coming out until Justice League.
It's hilarious. We spoke at length about Superman movies, like
one of the longest segments of the whole show was just about Superman.
And you were like, I didn't. I said, Spider-Man. Okay, so they're rebooting it again. Okay,
right.
Great. I haven't even seen the reboot.
Well, here's the thing.
So here's the same conversation that we had with Superman. We could just repeat the whole thing because you haven't seen that either.
Well, the new Spider-Man was in Avengers: Age of Ultron, so Iron Man and he kind of connect. So Iron Man's going to be in the new Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Look, I want to see any new Iron Man, and I want to see any new Avengers, and I need to watch the second Captain America so that I can watch the third Captain America. Those look fun. And
the second Captain America was really good. Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier.
I can't find it. I've been trying to go to like the store to like pick it up because they've got the third one on Netflix, the Civil War, and I want to see it, but all the websites are like, you need to see the second one first. And so I'm like, well, I can't get it.
You do need to see the second one. In order to do that, why don't you just go down to your local Blockbuster chain and rent it?
Because it's a dentist office now. There is no Blockbuster.
My Blockbuster got chopped in half, and now it's a T-Mobile store and a currency exchange.
Nice.
Ours is a La Familia Dental or something like that.
There you go.
Like a kid's dentist place.
I think you do need to see the second Captain America before you see Civil War. So
I know.
You know what they have, Derek? They have this thing called iTunes where you can rent movies digitally. Have you ever tried that? I think it's like $3.99.
Prime member?
I'm not an Amazon Prime guy.
Gosh, come on, dude.
Lose you lose,
I mean, dude,
stop.
Seriously.
Yeah, y'all are really trying to make me feel bad about myself. I just want to buy the Blu-ray so I can have it.
Oh, you want to buy it so you have Blu-rays still?
Yeah. Is that
okay. No, it's
bad?
I went full digital. I just gave up on all that.
Yeah, I didn't do that. He's economically he's way above us, Derek. So just go to Walmart. They gotta have it there.
Yeah, go to Walmart and buy it.
They don't. I've been to Walmart. I went to Walmart and I'm like, I need Captain America Winter Soldier, and they don't have it.
When you get into the big city, when you go to the big city, go and see if they have it.
I just wonder why Derek's voice changes like that. Like
I don't know.
Walmart. You can order it on Amazon, I'm sure. Just go buy it. It'd be like $8.
You want the Blu-ray?
Yeah, like I was looking for Blu-ray.
Okay.
Look. I don't know. You're gonna Scott. You're gonna find a way to judge me no matter what.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to help you. I'm checking what it is. It's 14.
Your help is condescending. You're like, have you ever heard of a thing called iTunes? Of course, jerk. I'm on an iPad I bought from you. All right.
Okay, listen.
Of course, I know what iTunes is.
Derek,
stop. What?
Listen.
Yes.
For some reason, Captain America, even on Amazon, the Winter Soldier is out of stock. Why? I have no idea.
People are buying it, man. They really want it.
People are all over it. I don't understand what's going on.
So how much is it on like iTunes, and how long? When do I get to watch it?
It'd be $20 on iTunes because every Marvel movie is $20. Except for there's a sale this week. I forgot about that, dude. This would be the perfect week to go on iTunes and get it. It's $14.99 this week, and it's 15-something Blu-ray. So
do I like download it to the iPad, or do you just watch it like
you could
stream
just rent it unless you want to own it. Do you want to own it?
I don't know.
You can rent it for like $3.99 probably.
You can buy it for $10.30 at BarnesandNoble.com.
Oh, look at this guy finding the cheapest. Is it available for real?
Yeah.
The Blu-ray, not just the DVD. Blu-ray he wants.
Oh, yeah. Blu-ray.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
hey, everybody. Welcome to We're Talking. We're doing a little shopping online.
Barnes & Noble, if you want to sponsor the show, just send us a bunch of money and we'll do it.
Let's end the show so I can like adjust the lighting and stuff.
I know.
For
it's getting
for
so
Wednesday.
dark. The street lights turned on.
I'm gonna rattle off a few more real quick. Black Panther, New Mutants, which will be interesting. Avengers: Infinity War, which is going to be extremely exciting. That's all the way in 2018. Deadpool 2 will be coming out. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't know how that'll be, but we'll see. Aquaman's going to have his own movie. Dark Phoenix is going to have her own movie. So, I mean, there's just, a ridiculous amount of movies coming out. Marvel, DC, all this stuff, but it's exciting to be able to, watch these things. And I think they've got like 86 more Transformer movies coming out, so it'll be fun.
All right. On that note, we just want to tell you thanks for listening to Hey We're Talking. Thanks for watching the Hey We're Talking. And it's getting a little dark in Texas. So until Wednesday, sayonara.
See ya.
Bye.